Big shout to my son, Big Homie Hill. I see you.
Morning, God bless you guys. It is a Turned Up Tuesday, June the 14th, 2022. 10 minutes after y'all. Welcome, Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Wake up team. That's with Senny J. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right, guys. Chat room is open, or please call in 570-982-6950. Like my mother say, I thank God for Jesus. We truly appreciate you broadcasting live at iHeartRadio, radio.com, ShawnHarveyMorningShow.com. Thank you, guys. We appreciate you for tuning in this morning. You could Google the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. All the links come up, and very easy show to navigate and very easy show to find. Shout out to all our affiliates out there in the country. Thank you so much. We truly appreciate you on a Turned Up Tuesday. We are in the building right here, broadcasting in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. God bless all you guys. We're on YouTube this morning too, guys. Unbelievable. Go to our YouTube page, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Like and subscribe to the page. Get notified when we go live. Thank you. And God bless. Bingo. Also, on social media platforms, Senny J, you ain't gonna believe that. All of them. This morning we're on Facebook, guys. So go to our business page, Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team business page. Like the page, and you get notified when we go live each and every morning, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m., 9 a.m. This way you get your morning love. Join our group too, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team group. You know, we are in the building here. It's summertime. Also, most importantly, check this out, guys. It's the only place on earth where you get your morning started right. We are in the building. Senny J, God bless you. Good to see you. Good morning, Senny, and how are you?
Good morning, Shawn. I'm doing great. Good morning to everybody listening. We have an amazing show for you today on this Turned Up Tuesday. I'm going to give you front page news with Senny J, where I will let you know everything that's going on locally and nationally, globally, and all the latest in entertainment news. So you all definitely want to stick around for that. Exactly. Truly appreciate it.
Don't go anywhere, guys. Stick around for everything that we're doing here each and every morning. And Senny, well, before we get into it, good morning. And how you doing today, Senny?
Good morning, Shawn. I'm doing great. My voice is still recovering. I don't know why it's taking so much longer this time, but I'm doing good. I'm adjusting.
Well, as you get older, all right, as you get older, it takes things. It takes the body a little longer to heal. Mm-hmm. And you're still right. Young. You're 35 years old. You're 35, right?
Yeah.
You're 35 years old. Jesus Christ, God bless. You're young. You're still there. You're on that threshold right there, but you're still on the young side.
Yeah.
And
trying to stay here.
Yeah.
I know it's not gonna last long.
That's what I'm saying. Embrace this time, because I tell you, I went to the doctor yesterday because I had an infection in my finger. Right before we start the show.
I know you said that.
And my finger was like really like looking very weird.
What did you do to it? It was just.
They said that it was an ingrown nail that penetrated inside of my finger, because I didn't touch none. I didn't do anything. And this is when we was off few weeks. Yeah. It was a few weeks back, and my finger swelled up, right? Mm. And it was sensitive to the touch. It was this finger. The guys, what's this? This is the pointer, right? This one. Name these fingers? What? This is the.
It's the. I guess you could say the.
Which one is this?
Your index finger.
Is this? I thought this index. I
think
pointer?
That's the appropriate name. Pointer is
pointer
like,
is the hood name.
Term.
This is the index.
Yeah.
This is the index finger.
Right.
And what's the middle finger? I don't even want to go. What's that? What
The middle finger?
is that what it's called? Cindy, wait, before we get let's get the identification of these. All right,
I think it's called the middle finger.
So we got the thumb, right? We got
which the thumb is not a finger.
Really?
It's not. Your thumb has its own artery, so it's separate. These are fingers. Your phalanges, and then this
phalanges. That
That's
sounds like a
what-
cheeseburger.
That's what your fingers are called.
You
I think
remember
I'm
this
right.
from high school?
A little college, okay. I had biology.
All right, so
These are, I think that they call your fingers phalanges, right? You
Right.
guys correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not in the chat room.
So wait a minute. So
Let me see.
and then we get to the infection, and then we get to the. So Cindy, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So the pointer hood term is the index finger, right?
Yeah.
Now, what is the middle finger called? The world famous middle finger, right?
The middle finger.
And we figure that out. And then the ring finger is not the ring finger, right? That's what they call it. But what is the term? The proper term? And then we have the pinky, right? Or is that layman's term as well?
Yeah.
And breaking news, she's saying that the thumb is not even part of the finger family. Now,
Yeah, they call them digits. It says usually humans have 5 digits.
all right. So, Cindy, while you research that, and let me please.
I have it.
Okay, go ahead.
So humans have 5 digits.
Digits.
The bones of which, so the bones in your fingers, those are the phalanges. Okay, so the bones, the tiny bones that make up your fingers. And now the first digit is the thumb, and that's what they're called, followed by the index finger, the middle finger, ring finger, and this is called the little finger or the pinky.
So, pinky. So the ring finger is the name of the finger? Ring finger? It's no scientific Greek kind of 7-syllable word in medical terms?
No.
None of that? It's just the ring finger?
Yeah.
No way.
Or the little finger.
So you got the
Oh,
little
the
finger.
pinky is either the little finger or pinky.
Okay, so the little finger is called the little finger or pinky.
Right.
The ring finger is called the ring finger.
Right.
This is medical terms.
Right. Yeah.
The middle finger is the middle finger.
Right. Or if you want to get real technical, you could say like the 4th digit.
Oh, okay. Right. And then the index finger would be the index finger or whatever digit it's supposed to be.
Right.
And the thumb.
And the thumb.
The thumb. We can't live without that thumb. I tell you that much.
Yeah, you can't do nothing
You
without
can't.
that.
That thumb, boy. You need that thumb. That thumb. That thing balances you out. All right, so Cindy.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, guys.
Welcome to the show, y'all. Well, what did they do? They gave you some cream for it? You're gonna be
Okay,
fine?
so when we was off a few weeks back, my finger got infected and it swelled up to the touch. It was very annoying. So I got concerned because this happened to me before 20 years ago.
Now you went to the doctor.
I did. Cindy, I put them on chat room. Have you ever had any one of your fingers infected? And Cindy, what happens is it swelled up and it was sensitive to the touch on the right side of my index finger.
Right.
Or pointer. So it swelled up and I was concerned.
Okay.
So I went to the doctor because I'm always running to the doctor.
Yeah.
2,000 years old.
You got your doctor's number in your phone?
Sure do. It's right there. But no, I went to the emergency room. You know what it was? I went to Orlando a few weeks back. So
Yeah.
before the flight left in the afternoon, I went to the doctor in the morning.
Oh, okay.
And that's one of the the fringe benefits of living out here where I live in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. You don't have. It's not like Lincoln Hospital in the Bronx where you got to be there 17 hours. I walked in. I was there no more than 90 minutes, if that. They gave me some antibiotics, Senny.
Okay.
So I walked out of there. No. Matter of fact, no. Wait, I got the story wrong. I went there a week before I went to Florida. They gave me some antibiotics, but Senny, it didn't work. I don't think it was working because I was still in pain. and my finger was still swollen. So the morning of going, that Saturday morning, I was going to Orlando, Senny, my finger was hurting that Friday night.
Oh, no.
So I woke up Saturday morning, it was so much pain. So Tanya's like, you better go to the hospital.
Right.
So I went to the hospital, second time back to the emergency room.
Wow.
Right? So, but this time I said, listen, I don't know what about all the antibiotics, but this thing is swelled up. It, like my hand looked like Frankenstein's finger. Like, this is not sexy. So, of course, the doctor, they said, you know what, we're going to cut this thing open. And release because my finger was infected. They said my finger's infected. I forgot the name of what I had.
Right.
I got the paperwork. I'll bring the paperwork tomorrow.
Okay.
I can't remember what I had. It was some kind of common infection in the finger.
Okay.
Started with a D, pause. And Senny, they took the anesthesia, they took a pain. I'm not a doctor. They took a needle, Senny.
Okay.
And they numbed up my finger.
Okay.
They put a needle right here between the middle and the pointer or index.
Yeah.
And the middle finger.
Yeah.
And on the other side, they put this medication in my finger. And I couldn't feel nothing in my hand.
Okay.
Right?
And then they went in there?
And they took a little small knife.
Oh, bro. I don't think I want to hear this.
And Senny, they cut my finger open.
Yeah. So gross.
And Senny, just the little pus came out. Blood, little pus. And then they gave me some more antibiotics.
Yeah.
Now I leave the hospital. I go home. I get my stuff. I go right to the airport.
Right.
My fingers bandaged up.
Right.
I go down to Florida and I do the show and I come right back.
Right.
Senny, 2 days later, my fingers swell up again. So I was like, oh my God, like this is terrible because I don't want to die of a infected finger.
Right.
Because these are these little illnesses that take your ass out.
Right.
And welcome to the show, guys. Please like and share. And a few days after that, Senny, guess what? My finger swelled up again, but I had the strong desire to squeeze my hand.
Okay.
Because the cut was healing, but that's where the little pus was coming out.
Okay.
When he first initially opened my finger.
Right.
But now days have went by, no pus has come out. I'm back in New York. My finger looks crazy, but for some reason I wanted to squeeze my hand. And I'm looking at my finger like, where, if I squeeze my finger, where is
the pus
whatever's the pus or whatever's in my finger, where is it gonna exit out?
Right.
Even though I had that little cut.
Right.
And Senny, I was in the crib. And Senny, I couldn't take it no more. I started squeezing my hand. And Senny, all type of beige kind of greenish fluid
Shawn, that is so
came
gross.
out of the top of my finger.
Ew. What is wrong
But Senny,
with you?
as it was coming out of my finger, it was almost like an orgasm.
That's disgusting.
Senny, I was squeezing because they
Did
said
it
that
hurt?
No. It hurt a little bit, but Senny, I could see whatever was in my finger
That's gross.
was exiting out as I was squeezing it. And Senny, when I tell you I got it all out of there, pause.
It's so nasty. So gross. And then what did you do? So you're good now?
So
Did you put
I
anything
kind of
on
like
it?
washed my hands and just went on with my day. So yesterday I went back to my doctor, and they checked my finger and they said, yeah, the infection is gone, you're straight. Because I was taking the antibiotics as well.
Okay.
So I squeeze. So what I thought was gonna happen initially when I went to the doctor, to the emergency room, when they cut my finger open, didn't happen because you would think that if they cut my finger open, all this pus would just come out of my hand,
Right.
and then we'd be we're done, and let's everybody go on with their lives.
Right.
It didn't happen till like 4 days later.
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
And Senny was almost like an optical illusion when I was squeezing my finger and all this pus was coming out of my finger. So, I get my hands and, I get the pedicure, manicure on a regular basis.
Right.
But I haven't done it in over a month, almost 2 months, because my finger has been, I don't want to like digging in my fingers.
Right. Well, be careful. It wasn't the reason why your nail grew in like that.
Maybe they're right.
So you need to check out. Sometimes those nail salons, they're the ones that give you the infection.
Could you look that up real quick? Because do salons give you infections?
Yes. Especially if they don't clean their utensils the proper way. And then, sometimes they're clipping people's cuticles. You get blood or whatever. So if they're not, making sure they're cleaning all of them right, when they're digging up under your nail,
yes.
they could have some, residual from somebody else. You get a little infection. Happens all the time.
What?
Like they tell women that get those, they have this like nail polish or a nail. I don't even know if it's polish, but it's a powder that you can get on. It's a powder that turns into a polish or whatever, a hardener.
Right.
I've never gotten it, but I've seen it. But some places, they'll just take your finger and just dip it in the powder. Dip all your fingers. But they're not supposed to do that. They're supposed to take like a little shovel thing and drizzle it on your finger, because how many fingernails you dipping in there?
Interesting.
So you
now
have to
I'm
be
thinking
careful.
like,
some people, maybe you can bring some people bring their own. Like I went to this nail salon. It was really cute. We used to have, they used to have a shelf, and you could pay for it, and you had a number.
right.
And every time you came back, that was your number for your box on the utensils that they use.
Well, you know what? This might be a first 48 episode, because I know I went to the salon a month prior to my finger becoming infected.
Yeah.
And the doctor said it was a ingrown nail that caused the infection in my finger.
Yeah. But you shouldn't really be having that if you're getting manicures. Like,
Put number one
shouldn't
chat
really
room
be
if you ever
growing
had an
like that.
infection or again a manicure.
I don't know.
Now I'm thinking.
I'm thinking. You might want to rethink that place. Or have them disinfect it in front of you before they start. Be like, I just want you to clean it real quick again in front of me.
You can ask to do that?
Yeah, I mean,
Or
you can
that's
ask for
something you're
anything.
just saying right now?
No, you can ask that. You can.
Well-
Just be like, can you be disinfected, please? I just had something, happen with my finger, and I just want to make sure everything's right. Do you mind doing that? And they shouldn't have a problem. Sure. Oh, unless they want to give you an attitude.
Well, okay, update on my finger. I'm totally cured. The same thing in chat room, because we'll take a quick break.
Yeah, they're saying good thing I ate already.
Oh, sorry about that, guys. I mean, listen, you know what you're going to get. Hold on, guys. You know what you're going to get
So
on this. You know
sorry
what
about that. If you was having your bacon,
I'm
egg,
sorry,
and cheese.
guys. You know when I start, we're just going to tell the truth. You know what's going to happen here. I apologize.
Yeah.
But I got to share because we're all family here.
Shout out to Ginger. She said the instruments used at the nail salon probably wasn't disinfected properly.
You think so? Because I go at least once a month anyway. So I haven't been there in over 2 months because I've been dealing with this issue with my finger.
Right. So.
You think that's what it was?
It could be. Prentice said he had toe fungus years ago because of a pedicure. You did? Wow. It happens. It's never happened to me.
But isn't there any?
Thank
But
God.
there's laws with going to these.
Yeah, I mean they have cleanliness and sanitizing procedures, but
Because gyms and remember when COVID. When the whole COVID,
when COVID was COVID.
When COVID was COVID.
Because we still have COVID.
Yeah. When COVID was COVID. the gyms and the nail salons was the first thing to shut. Almost one of the first occupations or places to go to shut down.
Right.
So maybe you think I should have a conversation with these folks?
No, don't make it awkward because they're going to be like.
No, because they're going to say, yo, Shawn, where you been? I'm saying, well, you know what? My effing finger was infected after I left this.
I mean, if you
I've
want
been
to get
dealing with an infected finger. That's why I haven't been there. But my wife turned me on to this place. So she goes there.
Okay.
So they're asking for me. But I haven't called back to make an appointment to do my hands and my feet, my hands, because I've been dealing with this.
Just bring your own utensils next time.
What do you mean
Go get your own manicure kit and just bring it with you.
How much is that?
It's not expensive.
But
probably get a good one for like $25, $30.
But don't I look like an a-hole going there with my own stuff?
No, you look like
Do
you're
people
a
do
cautious
that?
person. Yes.
No way.
Yes. They do it. They do that. Just like, some people just prefer to do that. You can do that. Be like, use these because I know they're mine. Yeah. I don't know.
Well,
do y'all do that? Have y'all ever done that? The place I used to go to,
Yeah.
they had it for us. We could buy our own. And they would use those. When you came in, you would just get your number and you would go sit down and do everything like that. So, I don't know.
All right, well.
Maybe you should look into it. Or do them at home yourself. But you want the experience. You want them rubbing on you and all of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how to do anything like that on my own.
Yeah.
Are they saying anything else? So let's take a quick break and then we'll get into the show. I just want to get you guys an update. I apologize for being so graphic.
Shout out to Kwani Kwan. She says yes, she does.
She does what? She brings her own.
She brings her own utensils.
Oh.
Ginger Snap says she brings her own combs when she gets her hair braided.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How much is the kit again?
Oh no, it's probably like, let me go look.
Kwani Kwan to the break.
Kwani, how long?
How much is?
How much was your kit?
How much is your kit? And how long you been doing that? And why are you doing that? It's the 3-part question.
Because these people nasty. You don't know what these people got.
Why you say these people?
Everybody, the other people that is going, the workers.
Yeah, true.
Anybody up in there. Let's see. There's a stainless steel professional pedicure kit.
Right.
Nails, scissors, tweezers, all this stuff. $17.99. You can get it by tomorrow. Men's.
Kwani Kwan, why do you bring your own kit, and what inspired that? What happened with that?
I think you should get some big. Ooh, this looks like industrial. This looks good. This one is $15. Yeah, you can get a good manicure kit.
So, Senny, I figure since I'm healed now, I would wait another 2 weeks. I'm thinking, and then go back over to the salon. What are your thoughts?
Okay, that's good.
Because I don't want, because look at.
I mean, it's probably
Senny, look.
It probably won't
Senny,
happen again.
Look at the damage on my finger.
Oh my God.
Look, Senny.
That's disgusting.
Senny, you see, it's healing, but it was
right.
So I don't want the. Senny,
yeah.
Look at my.
I see it.
Look at my finger.
I'd rather not.
You see it right there.
I'd rather not. With the old hands, yeah, you need to let that skin heal. You need to be putting vitamin E on that. Do you have any vitamin E oil? Put vitamin E oil on there to fix your broken skin, and then you can go over there.
My skin. Wait. Hold
you need you need that. Get some Vaseline on there.
Senny, look at my.
I don't want to look at it.
Senny, look at my pointer finger. Look at it right there. Look at that dead skin.
No, and it still looks swollen, or is that just your finger?
It's a little swollen. Look.
Old hand.
Yeah. Everybody, hold on, Quan.
His fingers go different ways.
Everybody, you get an exclusive. Look at my old ass hands. I don't embrace these, bro. They're old as hell. See all the veins too.
That's gross.
All right, everybody, Kwani Kwan's on the phone. Kwani, good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
God bless.
Hey, girl.
Hey, Senny. I've been bringing my own for years because I have my license. So when I was in school, I learned how easy it is for you to get an infection with your nails and your feet because I had to pass that course to graduate. So even with them cutting your cuticles, I don't let no one cut my cuticles because they're pushing your skin line back and it's opening you up for infections for one. With the tools that they use, even if they pull it out the pack, if they don't have that heating machine at a certain temperature, it's not cleaning the tools. So they can put your tools in water when you leave, put them in a sealed pack, and store them in a sanitized department. But if it's not at a certain temperature, they're not sanitizing anything. As far as the tub basins go for your feet,
Yeah.
they just wipe it. Like, and some of them just sprinkle water on it. So a lot of times I go to places that have the plastic put in. And these salons, yes, they charge more money, or because they're using plastic. But I know when I get there, I need you to change that plastic because you don't want to put your feet on the base. It's like going to a hotel. A lot of people don't like to stand in the tubs or take baths because you get foot fungus.
Yeah,
And
I always put towels.
Hold on a
down.
second. Hold on a second, Kwani. Hold on. Senny, you know I've been going to getting the pedicure and manicure for a year now. Why haven't you shared this vital information with me?
Well, it's something that you should know.
Go ahead,
already.
Kwani.
I mean, it don't happen often. It depends on if the workers are lazy and if they're getting back customers. Now that the world is slowly opening up, everybody want to go get their feet done. So now is the time to be more cautious. When COVID was out there heavy and certain salons was taking you by appointment only, they were more safer than they were then than they are now, because now they got back customers and they don't have time to clean it the proper way. But before, when COVID, you was going for a year, they had time because now they wasn't people. They don't take walk-ins, so they had the time to actually clean it the right way. But I would bring my own utensils. You know, you could go to Sally's. You could go to any Walmart. You could go anywhere to get. All you need is something for them to clean the inside of your nails and cut your nails down. That's it. You can bring your own bowl. You get a bowl from Walmart for $2 if you really need to. But yeah, the buffer, everything. And then also what I noticed, the scrub, what they scrub the bottom of your feet with, some of them recycle them. What they do is they tell you, no, you good, and they put everything when you leave in a bucket, and they recycle them. So what I do is I take my own, which is cheap, like $3-4, you can get it, or I tell them to let me buy one from you, and they'll sell it to me for like $5, and that's the one they use, and then I'll bring that back whenever I go back and forth. So you have a couple of options, but it's not that expensive.
Well,
Yeah.
what are you? Whoa, Jesus Christ! The dumbest question is the one you don't ask.
That's right.
This woman has all this wealth of information here, and I'm sitting there running around with my finger about to get cut off.
Well, you be up in the nail
Yeah.
salon. You should be up on what's going on.
I don't.
You don't
Yeah.
get your ear to the streets. We as women, we know this because we hear it. We talk to
But
different
why you
people.
don't share this information?
Well, now we're sharing it with you.
Thank you.
It doesn't
After
always
my fingers about to fall off.
Well, now you know. Now
Kwani.
you know.
Yeah, you have to be very careful going to a lot of these public places right now, especially with the world opening back up, because all they see is money, and they want you in and out. Even like Jennifer said, with your hair salon, I bring my comb with me, and or if they don't want me to bring my comb, I'm like, can I use your comb? And I keep tea tree spray, a little spray bottle with me, and I spray the comb off. Tea tree is very good for basically anything. I spray that. When I finish my feet, I spray my feet with it. It's very good for fungus. Even if you don't have it, like men, they wear sneakers a lot. They play ball. I do this with my son, and he's grown. I spray his shoes with tea tree oil or something because you just never know. You sweat. So just spray your feet with tea tree oil, a little bit of water, and keep it moving. If you was gonna get anything, it kills it before it even comes.
Well, thank God for Jesus, like my mother say. I think maybe the infection came from the salon.
It might.
I'm gonna bring you a little kit. I'm gonna make you a little kit and give it to you.
I want,
Yes, please, girl.
please,
He needs one.
please, I need this.
All
You're
right,
you're saving my life. This is crazy. So
I have a lot of that stuff home because I do my own nails and feet when I don't feel like going to the shop. So I
Alright.
have the light, the gel. I have everything at home. So I could bring you a fresh pack.
all right. So Kwani, now that I got the green light yesterday with all the pus coming out of my finger from my finger being infected, the doctor said we're good. But as Senny said, right, I got a lot of dead skin. There's a lot going on here, right? Right, Senny? You see him finger. Kwani, when should I start? Thank God we got a true professional on the phone.
I wouldn't go just yet.
So when should I go? What's the window time, Kwani?
I would give it another 2 weeks to give your finger enough time to heal. I would get the dead skin off myself. Even if you take a little filer and you just file down little by little, because you also don't want to damage the fresh skin that's coming. But the dead skin, I will file down little by little and keep lotion on your hands, any type of lotion. Just keep it moist. Because if it's your hands dry, you're just going to keep getting dead skin on top. But I wouldn't do it for right now. Just try to do it yourself. Just cut your nails down a little bit. You don't have to do the cuticle cutting, and you don't have to cut around your fingers. You can, or Tanya can actually, when she have time, could just clip your nails down a little bit to make them look a little neat. But for now, I wouldn't go. Give your finger enough time to heal.
Senny, I'm going to listen to this show on the replay at 12 noon to absorb this information internally, and I'm going with Kwani.
Okay. Well, that's the way. That's the way to go.
All right, guys, I got to get back to work. Y'all have a good day.
God bless you.
Kwani.
Let's clap for Kwani.
Look at her stopping her work day.
All right, she's got to stop her work day to help her morning podcast king stay alive. I don't want to die of pussy finger.
Okay. I don't want you to die either. But see, alternative stuff you need to know.
Let's clap for Kwani with the information. Cindy, we're going to take a 30-second break.
End show.
Bringing heat to the street and doing it strong.
We're back 42 minutes after y'all. Welcome back, Shawn Harvey Morning Show Wake Up Team with Senny J, only place on earth where you get your morning star. Right, I think we're already turned up on a Tuesday. Kwani, thank you. Senny, what else they saying in the chat room before we move on? Guys, I had to share this. And you see when you share what's going on, and you get great feedback. And thanks everyone for the feedback. She said what I did here is said wait another 2 more weeks before I go over there. Have my wife clip my nails, and there's a starter kit that I can purchase right from Walmart or wherever. And she strongly suggested that I bring my own utensils.
Yeah.
And also, just from the top of my head, I can't remember everything she said. She said make sure that they change the plastic in the tub, right?
Yeah.
The plastic in the tub and the scrubbing board, or whatever that scrub pad. Either bring your own or purchase one from them, right?
Right. Yeah.
But when she said purchase them from it, did she say keep it and bring it back the next time, or was that a purchase that scrubbing pad and throw it away and purchase it every time you come back?
No,
I lost her on that one.
She said she'll bring it back.
The
one that she bought.
So the one that she bought, she'll take it home and bring it back.
Right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
she also equated as being in a hotel room. See, I'm not looking at it that way. I'm coming into the salon like, hey guys.
Yeah.
I'm here.
You don't do that. I do that when I
Hey
go
guys.
I do that when I go to hotels. I know that's kind of. I put like a, the towel down in the shower, or like wear like little slides. I don't know. I did that too when I was in school, when I went to college. I think that's probably where, you know, you have the communal showers. You wear your little flip flops or whatever. You put some down. So put a one in the chat room if y'all are doing that.
Give me a number 2. I don't do that.
Do they use?
I'm going to a hotel in Boston tomorrow night.
And you just get in the shower with your regular feet?
Yeah.
You don't feel weird? I don't even really like. Now that I've seen, and I just found, I'm going to find her name. It's this black woman that created this disposable sheets and pillowcases and stuff like that, and disposable towels. So it's really good, you know, for when you go to sleep. My mom likes to do that. She'll bring her own pillowcases and sheets if she goes.
See, look, I haven't got any manicures, nothing for 2 weeks. But look, my hands look horrible. See, look, they look terrible. Cindy, look at my hands.
That's a lot going on. You can do your own maintenance in between. Get your hands out of here.
Look at my.
No, I don't.
They're horrible.
They are.
Touch that.
Tanya lets you touch her with those things?
Yes.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Girl, what's going on at home? Let me see. I don't know. Nobody's really. Dara said she had a nail get infected. She had to go to the doctor to get it drained and all that. Very painful. See, y'all are lucky. My dad.
Yes, Dara.
Anytime we had like something at home, like
like
if
a
we had
pussy
an
finger?
he would like break out a knife and be like, "Come over here," and I'm like, "Ew!" Like that very island. I can't. So now it's like when I hear people going to the doctor, I'm like, "Oh, why don't you just get a knife and cut it?" That's all they're gonna do when you go over there.
Damn.
You see the trauma. Yeah, something about Prentice. What did he say? Okay. Yeah, so you guys put it in there. Let us know if what you do.
So Dara had the pussy
hotel.
the pussy finger, and Princess Cox No Paws Black Heart had the pussy toe.
He said something about his toe, and then his girlfriend sucked it after. Like, I don't know what's going on with that comment. I'm just gonna keep it pushing. I don't have time for this.
And we do know that Kwani Kwan is the trained professional.
Yes, she is the
cool.
professional.
Right, there you go.
So there you go. Well, this is really disturbing, you know, on a turned up Tuesday.
Hold on, Senny. Let me show the room my hands again.
If you want to do that.
Hold on. Hey, guys. They're fading away, bros. You can see 38 veins. Boy, I am metamorphosizing into something different.
Gross. Put something on those hands.
Yeah, like some gloves.
The ex-CEO at Amazon Mexico allegedly paid 2 hitmen 180,000 pesos to shoot and kill his wife. The former CEO at Amazon Mexico, Juan Carlos Garcia, 2 years ago, allegedly paid a pair of hitmen $9,000, which is 180,000 Mexican pesos, to take out his ex-wife, Abril Perez Saigon, before a hearing in their high-profile divorce case. The murderous plan was executed in Mexico City when a motorcyclist tracked down his wife and shot her in the head right in front of her lawyer and her 2 children. Coincidentally, the tragic event happened on the International Day of Violence Against Women. Immediately following the brutal attack, photos surfaced of her blood-soaked face all over social media. This sparked outrage nationwide as a manhunt for Juan Carlos quickly ensued, but nonetheless, he remains at large. As of now, a warrant for his arrest regarding this matter has been issued in over 190 countries. One of the hitmen whom Garcia allegedly hired for the murder recently testified about the incident during a trial in Mexico City. Not only did he confirm his hiring for the slaying, but he also alleges that Garcia offered him an extra $2,500, 50,000 in Mexican pesos, to kill his ex-wife before a very significant hearing in their divorce case. Garcia fled his native country of Mexico and entered the United States on foot shortly after the murder of his ex-wife. Despite several reports of spousal abuse and claims he attempted to kill her multiple times Before the incident, the former businessman at Amazon Mexico maintained his innocence. He sent a letter to Mexican officials back in 2019. So it looks like they're still looking for this guy, and he might be in the United States.
What does he look like? Good morning, guys. I know he looks like. We got walking right down Elizabeth Avenue. Good morning, guys. Like and share. Shawn Harvey. Hey, guys. Again, have a few free passes for Sunday's event at the Iron Mule, 831 South Delaware Drive, Eastern Pennsylvania. Come on out. The super hilarious hamburgers in the building. Myself, Big Mama Badass, and come on out. Let's get your laugh on for Father's Day. Now, again, and shout out to Danielle Williams. She's talking about I'm not gonna die, survive COVID, but this the pussy finger that'll kill you.
It's disgusting.
Pussy finger, get that pus will kill you before anything else. Have an overload of pus. You're done.
Disgusting.
I'd rather have COVID-19 15,000 times than that one pussy finger. Again, I mean, it's a tragedy, of course. You're going to kill a woman on National Not Kill a Women's Day.
International Violence Against Women's Day.
International, same thing. And
that's really
in
sad.
front of the children, the lawyer, in front of court, and because, again, you already know how I feel about, these type of situations and these type of crimes where you have a man who wants to control. That's all this is. It's control. It's narcissism. It's how dare you take what's mine. What's mine is mine, and what's yours is not mine. And you was blessed to be CEO of Amazon, the world's most profitable country on the most profitable country, the most profitable company on earth. Excuse me. And you had the privilege and the honor to run the whole Mexican part of that, which is a very viable country.
Yeah.
But you couldn't let 50. How much was you worth? And 150 pesos, 150,000, 180 something thousand pesos was equals up to $35 in the United States. And then the conspiracy of doing it. If you listen, if you're gonna do something, you might as well do it yourself. It doesn't. If you put other people involved, it's going to come back at you.
Yeah, you gonna run anyway.
Yeah,
you might as well
run.
just did it yourself
Just do it
and
yourself and run. Like, why are you involved in all these other? Because they're gonna drop a dime on you, just like for my man in Belly. Remember, they slinging hard. He said, I got to drop a dime on these neighbors. You don't think they're gonna drop a dime on you, sir? You think because you're so entitled? Now look at you. You with the Ecuadorians trying to cross into the border with no sneakers on.
Well,
Shout out to my Ecuadorians.
And it's stupid though too, because the hitman person, it's like they're telling because they think it's gonna let them off the hook. Like, oh well, he paid me to do that.
Right, they're gonna.
You're still going down for the
yeah,
murder,
you're going
bro.
down for it. And now we're looking for you, and all of this because you didn't want to. How much was he worth, Senny? All of this because you don't want to split your net worth with your wife. That's what you're supposed to do, bro. What is the big? Unless you had some what do they call these the agreements before prenup. So if you didn't have a prenup, bro, you know what it is. And if you didn't want to be with your wife no more, you have to play. What I say, we have to pay. What did I say yesterday? Don't hate the player, hate the game. You took your ball now because you mad? Remember when we was kids? Well, I don't know about you, serious kids, and we used to play basketball, whatever we used to play, and the kid who owned the ball, put number one chat room if he was in this scenario, and they took the ball and left the park, and they got mad. And now we needed another ball, which we got another ball immediately after that because the dude that couldn't play basketball or wasn't that top athlete in the hood always had a basketball for us, and then we just let him play while you took your ball. And this is the same thing. You're in a divorce with your kids and your wife, and you don't want to give her fair share. And so what you do is you dumb it all the way down and you kill her. You are a vicious, evil man. You need to, the United States and the Mexican government needs to find this guy, Because he might be one that might be built, Senny J, to stay on the run for a little longer than the average. Sort of like what the correction officer woman. Remember?
Vicky White.
Vicky White, and they went from Texas to Indiana, and they ran out of money, and she killed it. Whatever. He can go a little longer because he has some money. Maybe withdrawing about $1 million of American money. So maybe he could last a little longer, but you're still going to get caught, my friend. And you did all of this. You murdered your children's mother right in front of the kid. You are evil, and you need to be arrested and dealt with the arm of the law. Yeah. Mr. what's his name?
Juan Carlos Garcia.
Juan Carlos. It's a typical Latin name. Juan Carlos Garcia, you dummy. It's a sad shit. Wow, Sid, thank you.
Yeah, it's just because, I mean, it happened 2 years ago, but the trial for it started yesterday.
Oh, so they caught him?
No. The trial for the gunman, the guy who shot the
so
lady.
they still, in 2 years, they still haven't found him?
Right.
He probably killed himself.
Yeah. You think so?
Yeah, because 2 years, the money would have ran out.
Yeah. Who knows?
Or if he's still out there, salute, bro. If you still out there 2 years later, great planning.
Yeah.
But still, we got to find this guy.
Yeah, we have to find him. So we don't know where he is, but he has a warrant in 190 countries. So hopefully,
boy, imagine you have a warrant in 190 countries.
Right. How many countries are there?
190.
Yes.
You be in Zimbabwe somewhere, like blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
Be in Kuwait, like blah, 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 blah.
The next story that I have, Shawn, we were talking about Young Thugger and YSL gang.
Welcome to the show, guys.
They are right now. They're about to go into their trial. They had Summer Jam. What was that this weekend? That Summer Jam just passed.
Summer Jam, New York City?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it was this weekend.
Well, I should know about things like that. Would they have Summer Jam this weekend, guys?
Yeah, I think they did.
Remember the first Summer Jam? They had like Grandmaster Flash. No,
well,
no, they did.
I don't remember when Summer. I think it started in the 2000s.
I think Summer Jam started like in the 80s and 90s. I remember Summer Jam as a kid, as a young man.
Okay.
When did Summer Jam start? Remember Summer Jam, guys? Yeah, I think they had like James Brown at the first Summer Jam for Hot 97 or 105. What happened anyway? We get into that in a minute.
Yes. Sorry. He is in court right now, but he made an announcement.
What was the first year Summer Jam? Go ahead.
He made an announcement from jail to the Summer Jam crowd about using his rap lyrics against him. He's currently being held in Cobb County Jail on RICO charges. Young Thug still found a way to send a message to fans during the Hot 97 Summer Jam concert. In the form of a voice message, Young Thug sent uplifting words to everyone at MetLife Stadium. Yes, it was on this past Sunday. He thanked fans for their ongoing support and urged everyone to support the Protect Black Art campaign, which is a petition to prevent prosecutors from using rappers' lyrics against them in criminal investigations. He said, "I just want to say thank you to all of my friends and family for coming out and supporting us. You know, your support during this time means a lot to us."
Hold on a second. Put a number one chat room if you ever been to Summer Jam. Put a number one chat room. What year was Summer Jam, CJ? What year was the first Summer Jam? And have you ever been to Summer Jam? That's Hot 97, New York City, right?
Yeah.
That's like a staple of New York.
Right.
Okay, now back to this guy.
He said, this isn't about me or YSL. I always use my music as a form of artistic expression. And now I see that black artists and rappers don't have that, freedom. Everybody please sign the Protect Black Art petition and keep praying for us. I love you all.
Put a number one in the chat room if you've ever been to Summer Jam. Put a number two if you haven't. Senny, give me a number two. I've never been there.
YSL Records co-founder Co-founder Kevin Liles reportedly partnered with Atlantic Records COO Julie Greenwald to launch the petition following Young Thug and Gunna's arrest. A post on YSL's Instagram account detailed the purpose of the initiative, saying Black artists having their lyrics used against them in court is a violation of their constitutional rights. What is happening currently to the artists of YSL is a prime example of this.
Hold on, Senny. Do you gotta be a certain age to go to Summer Jam? Like I would be too old. See, if I went to Summer Jam Sunday that just passed, would I be too old to be in Summer Jam?
No.
Isn't Summer Jam for the younger folks? Because I've never been there.
It's supposed to be.
Put a number one chat room if you've ever been to Summer Jam. Put a number two. You haven't. Cindy, give me a number two. Now, back to this.
It started in 1994.
Summer Jam started in 1994. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hold on, I'm going to turn the mic off a second. All right.
Is that the festival?
It says, Cindy said that it started in 1994. Is it? But it's for young. First, before we get into that,
the first event date though was 2008.
2000. Cindy, is Summer Jam started in 1994 or 2008?
You know what? Let me look for.
Which one is it? What are they saying in the chat room?
They had different events called Summer Jam. Let me do.
I'm talking about
97.
the Hot 97 Summer Jam, the one from the radio station.
Well, this was another one in New York. So hold on.
So, and then the question would be before we get into the story: how many Summer Jams do they have? Because I know when I used to live in New York, everybody was always well tuned on whether if you went to Summer Jam or not. You knew when it was. They promoted it well, and it was an annual event at MetLife Stadium. Even when they built the MetLife, the old MetLife Stadium, they had it there as well. I think they always had it at Giant Stadium or MetLife Stadium. Let me look in the chat because you tripping. What did they say?
They said it's.
Denise said Dimitrov says 1994. Kwani says 2008. Princess says 2000. When was Summer Jam? Was it in 1994? Was it in 2000? Or was it 2008? Which one is it?
They're obviously looking at the same Google I am.
But I'm talking about the regular Hot 97 Summer Jam.
They have two different dates on here. I don't know what that's about. I'm not going to read that.
And put a number one chat room if you've ever been to it. I've never been to Summer Jam. And is there age requirement? Say, would I be too old to go to Summer Jam? What do you think?
No, it's a concert. There's no age
but it's always
for concert.
But look already. Look at the artist. Who was on the? Let me ask you, who was the artist for Sunday's Summer Jam? Now, first of all, the Summer Jam Hot 97 FM New York City is totally out of order and disrespectful. Everybody got free passes to the comedy jam on Sunday with a hamburger. Hit me up. I'm doing comedy Brooklyn Friday. I'll be in Boston tomorrow night. Brooklyn 3 shows and Jersey 3 shows on Sunday. And guys, on if you're in the area on Saturday, we're broadcasting live outside for the Juneteenth committee. So you'll come Juneteenth festival. So you'll come on out and watch us while we're outside, doing the show. And we'll be broadcasting it live as well on Saturday. The Hot 97 FM. Who owns this? Who owns this station? You're out of order. You're disrespectful. Not a good look to have a rapper, Young Thug, right?
Yeah, they had a.
Oh, you give me a lineup?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lil Durk.
Lil Durk.
Lil Baby.
Lil Durk. Lil Baby.
Mm-hmm.
Who else?
Fabio Foreign.
Fabio,
right?
Lil Durk. Lil Baby. Fabio Foreign. Who else?
City Girls.
City Girls. Yeah, I like those City Girls.
Pusha T.
Yeah, Pusha T. Pusha T. He was with the Clips, right? Remember he was with him and his brother, the Clips.
Oh, okay.
Pusha T.
Yeah.
He's still out there rapping?
Yeah, obviously.
Pusha T. Yeah, I like that.
Roddy Rich, and I actually have a story about him. He was actually arrested.
Okay,
so I don't know if
Roddy Rich.
Yeah.
What song does he sing?
I don't know. I can't get the melody right now, but he
We
sings
go-
songs that you know.
Okay, we're going to play on you. We're gonna play.
Burna Boy.
Burner Boy. I like that name. Wait a minute. Burner Boy. Let's clap for that. I like that name.
You like that name? He's good. He's good. I like him.
Burner Boy.
NLE Choppa.
Who? Who?
NLE Choppa.
NLE Choppa.
Yeah.
I love these names. I'm going to change my name to Harv Choppa. Cindy's. Your city, call me Harv Choppa.
I will not. I will not.
Call me H Choppa.
Yeah, and
Who else?
Saucy Santana.
Saucy Santana.
Yeah, he's more like an Instagram guy that got
Saucy
on.
Santana.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, who else?
And Young Blue.
Young
He's
Blue.
good. Young Blue.
Young Blue.
Just to name a few.
So-
I guess there was more.
So, Cindy, but even the rappers that you're naming and performers,
Yeah, are you familiar?
no. City Girls, yeah, a few of them, Pusha T. But, Cindy,
some
just
City
the
Girls.
just you naming the artist, is that appropriate for a 57-year-old man to see this? Because the more you keep naming these artists, the age of their supporters are going down to like 17. Or is Summer Jam something that the parents take the kids to, or that is no way in hell?
Well, I don't think. I mean, at concerts, there's what people are drinking, smoking, people are wilding out. So, I mean, I don't think you should go. I wouldn't let my kid go to a concert unless I was with them or like, I would go with parental supervision if they're under.
So if you're
maybe, I don't know, maybe 16.
So if you're, say your daughter's 16, 17, are you going with her like a chaperone for Hot 97 Summer Jam? A lot of weed and a lot of young slongs out there. The young slong clue. Would you?
That
how would you
be like
navigate
in
that?
2 years. I don't know. Maybe.
Or do you think that your daughter would resist that? Like, nah,
I don't think she'd want to go with me.
Right.
She'd be like, "Can I just go with my friend?"
Right. So, Cindy,
let
do
her
you
go.
think that? Now I know I'm not going to nothing like this.
I went to a concert one time.
But go ahead. One time with young folks.
Yeah, but it was like
Was it a
I
Bruno,
was like
what is it,
young.
Bruno Mars concert?
No, it was actually for.
Oh God! Go ahead, say it, please. I talked about my pussy thumb. Go ahead, say it.
Remember that group City High?
No. See, there you
What
go.
would you do if your son was at home, lying all alone on the bedroom floor and he's hungry?
Yeah.
Y'all remember that
I remember
song?
that song. Yes, I remember that song.
I
You-
went to
so
go
that-
see them
Damn.
with my friends. We went for her birthday.
Oh,
Like 16 years old.
oh my God. I'm gonna play that song.
We went in a limo and everything. We had like such a good time because her father was he owned a limousine service. So
Oh my God, y'all
He,
looking
like-
crazy out there. Bunch
he
of
got a
16
car for us. Like we thought we was doing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh God, Jesus Christ.
That was so funny. But that was the one and only concert I've been to.
Oh, that's the only concert you've been to.
yeah,
Oh my
I've
God.
been to like other like little ones,
Nah,
but
that's-
it's not really. It
Yeah,
wasn't
so
really
you never
like a
been
concert.
to a concert. Okay. We got to get you to a concert. I think Maxwell's coming down the block. You need to go there.
I just never. Yeah,
That's
I
fine.
need to go to a concert.
That's fine. You
People
need to
say
go.
they're fun,
You
but
need to go.
I know a lot of crazy
All right,
stuff
so-
goes on there,
so
so I
Cindy,
wouldn't do it. Child.
It would be safe, before we get back in the story,
But you
it
can
would be
go.
safe to say, welcome to the show, guys. God bless you. Good morning. Only place on earth where you get your morning started, right? Cindy, would be safe to say a man of my age would have no business at all being at a Giant Stadium at a concert with a young Chopper. What's so funny?
Lydia said you should have kept that to yourself, Senny. Whatever. I was excited about it.
And that's weird.
Sorry, Sean.
Poking those whack ass limo. going to see a boy.
It was in New Jersey.
Going to see a
Okay.
Going to see a whack ass boy band.
Anyways.
Senny, do you think that you're age appropriate for Hot 97 Summer Jam? Would that be safe to say?
Yeah, I'd go.
But I wouldn't be age appropriate, right? I would
Yes, you
look like the
are.
weird old guy. Nah, Senny, sit, come on.
I mean,
Wouldn't I look like and people my age? Like I think if you're over 50 years old and you go into Summer Jam, I think that's kind of weird. Before we get back into the story, what do you think?
yeah.
Like if
I
you see a
mean-
60-year-old guy at Summer Jam, Senny, come on.
All right, but
I
you
don't
don't-
care how much swag
But
that
you
person.
say it like you look like 60. Like, I mean,
No,
I
but
don't think
these young folks can
I
still
don't think
smell
anybody
old
would
age.
look at you and be like, "What is he doing here?" I don't think that's gonna happen. People don't really care. People are in their concerts doing whatever. They be in the club. Y'all 50-year-olds be in the club with us. So, what's the difference in a concert?
Put it on more chat room. Ever been this, and we still haven't figured out what year the Summer Jam started. That's weird to me. This should be easy information to find out. Denise says 94. Prentice says 2000.
I think it's.
And Kwani says 2008. Which
think
one?
it
No,
was
it's not
2008.
2008. No, it was.
How
I remember.
are you gonna tell me?
Because Senny, I remember
I
Summer Jam
remember.
back in the day. I'm gonna lean towards Denise. Summer Jam's been going on a long time, Senny. It's been going on for years, even past 2000. Even like the World Trades fell in 2001, right? Summer Jam was going on before that.
Was it?
I just want to use. I don't mean to use the World Trade Center tragedy as a time marker, but I'm just saying.
But you just
But I did.
It says first event date for Summer Jam. I'm gonna click on this.
Just saying, I
is
remember it.
saying
Look, I don't. 2008. No, I don't know about that.
Yes.
Even the year 2000.
Let me see. Let me go to Wikipedia.
Before we get back to this, we get back to the story. It fascinates me with this. Now,
Then why does it say first?
Hot 97 Summer Jam. When was the first one? It gotta be just a year. Got to pop up.
It's
And not only a
saying-
year. Not only should a year pop up, it should tell us the artist and everything and where was the location.
It's talking about a San Francisco radio station.
Hot 97 New
called
York.
KMEL.
Senny.
It's saying that that's where it was founded at.
Senny, Hot 90. I don't care about all that. Hot 97.
Well, I'm trying to get to the first.
Hot
It's saying-
97 New York. Hot 97, 97.1 New York on the dial. That's how I don't care about
understand what
the
you're
other
saying.
Hot 97s. The other summer jams out here. There's summer jams going on right now. I'm talking about the Hot 97.
Yes.
New York City. Every year at Giant Stadium, Summer Jam. That one. Now, back to Young Thug. Hot 97, you dropped the ball on that one.
It's because
Stop, not San Francisco.
listen, because the times that they're saying that they recruited this guy that was doing them and brought him over here. And so they're saying like it's been going on
Shawn
since
Hayes Jones said it was the
94.
Budweiser Superfest.
Look, I don't know. Y'all figure it out on your own.
LaShawn. Boy, we are really telling our age. City, you wasn't even born. They had the Budweiser Superfest.
What is that?
That's like a big R&B concert they had back in the day. The Budweiser Superfest. That's funny, yo. LaShawn, God bless. Damn.
Okay, I guess 1994.
1994. There you go.
It says the first Summer Jam was held at the Meadowlands
There you go.
Arena
There you go. We found it.
on June 21st, 1994.
There you go. There you go.
That's
Denise,
what-
Denise, you are the winner.
I guess, yes.
Hot 97 organization, whoever owns that broadcasting company, you dropped the ball. You allowed a man who is arrested for all these, what is he arrested for? Capital murder? All that stuff? See, what is he murder? Conspiracy? What is it?
He's
He's not-
involved in a RICO case, like drugs,
right,
racketeering,
Right, you're in that RICO.
intimidation.
Yes,
all that.
they going to clump all that in. It's like a bundle package. That RICO law, that's how they bring down John Gotti and all these guys.
But the majority of it, they're basing their case on his music lyrics, which shouldn't be admissible.
But
So I'm with them on that.
I don't think that. Even if that's the case, why are you giving this rapper this major platform to share to an audience of young folks when you are under heavy indictment on a RICO charge? That's not right. It's not.
Well, aren't people innocent until proven guilty, Shawn? He's awaiting his court date.
No.
That's all he's doing right now. We don't know what's true. We don't know what's false. And prosecution's basing their whole case off of lyrics. That is fiction. That is for entertainment purposes
wait a minute.
only.
Wasn't some of the YSL Young Slime Life was dropping dimes on them too, Senny? Knock it off. And they wanted to save their asses as well.
Yeah, intimidation from the police.
Yeah, but this is something that you reported. So they're trying to save their asses and bring down Young Thug. So this is more than just rap lyrics, Senny. I think you're minimizing it.
I mean,
but why would the concert
to court yet?
But why would the concert organizers allow this man to share his experience, strength, and hope in front of these children, these young folks, and he's in jail somewhere with no bond, no bail, no nothing. So obviously he was supposed to perform, right?
Yeah, he would have been there.
And that's something that, these young rappers got to understand. All your concert dates are gone because you're in jail. You're in Cobb County. How do you go from a world-renowned rapper to Cobb County for, institution of arresting people?
And he says he has inhumane conditions.
It could be worse. You could be Brittany Gartner. What's her name? Brittany.
Brittany Griner.
You could be Brittany Griner, my friend.
Is that her name? See, they told us not to say her name now. People forgot.
But let's call her Brittany. No, hashtag Brittany, free Brittany. That's still up on it. Is it hashtag forget Brittany? That's where we're at?
No, we're still rooting for Brittany. She needs to come on home now. Nothing is.
I think that...
I mean, I don't know. I kind of feel like...
wait.
But, this is music execs. And this is their... they created this petition, this thing, so they're just trying to highlight it, and maybe they're just standing behind him.
Shout out to Ginger Snaps and all those folks that are listening. We truly appreciate you so much. Beanie Green, thank you so much for listening to the show, Dear Jackson and Young and Nut. God bless you.
So
I still think that the Hot 97 organization, I don't think even you dropped the ball because having this guy on a loudspeaker and talking about all these freedoms and what is he going through and all that, I think it's inappropriate for the concert.
Wow.
And wait, Senny, before you go into the next story, back to the 1994. Who was the performers? Real quick, Senny, and then we'll take a quick break. Who was the performers on the 1994 first Summer Jam at a Giant Stadium? Come on, Senny, you could do it.
Let me see.
I want to know comparison to the, of course, it's a generational thing. They're not going to have because if they had the same performers in 1994, then that would be age appropriate for a guy like me to be there. You know what I mean? Comparison to, all the choppers and the gunners and all that. Who's the artist? Senny.
Some of the artists.
Oh, in the 1994 first Summer Jam, New York City.
In the 1994. Wu-Tang Clan.
Hold on, stop. You Wu-Tang Clan, right? That would be relevant to today. So you would figure that they do have young supporters, but most the Wu-Tang Clan is like guys my age and folks my age.
Right.
Go ahead. Nas, right?
Yeah.
Right. There you go.
Gangstar,
right? Remember? Oh, he passed away. The Gangstar guy.
I'm not familiar.
You never heard of Gangstar?
I mean, I've heard of it.
What was the name of the rapper Gangstar? He passed away, right? Who else?
A Tribe Called Quest.
Right. There you go. The Tribe.
Queen Latifah.
That was the first Hot 97 Summer Jam.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So, yeah.
What's the name of the rapper Gangstar? What is this guy's name, man? Light-skinned, bald-headed dude. I think he was from Brooklyn.
Light-skinned, bald-headed dude.
My memory. Let me see.
I'll look him up.
Let me see.
But
Guru.
I still don't
Princess
know.
put it. You never heard Guru Senny? This guy, like, who's what, like
I didn't really.
he's like
listen.
one of the best rappers in that time period back there in '94.
Like, listen to rap.
All right, Senny, what else you got? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, that picture looks familiar. I just looked at it.
Let me see. He passed away, I believe.
Yeah.
He was a fan favorite of the. Yep, there you go. That's him.
Okay.
All right, there you go. He's out here.
So shout out to them, and now we figured it out.
Princess, was he from Brooklyn? I think he was from. I think that whole gang, that his whole movement. I think they were from Brooklyn. Go ahead, Cindy.
Everybody's from Brooklyn.
Yeah, that is true. Everybody is from Brooklyn.
A 10-year-old is charged with second-degree murder in a woman's death. This happened in Florida. This is really disturbing. A 10-year-old girl in Central Florida, she was arrested last week, more than a week after authorities said she shot and killed a woman who had gotten into a fight with her mother. The Orlando Police Department said the girl is facing a charge of second-degree murder. She was taken into custody and placed with a local juvenile justice center. The girl's mother was arrested last week on charges of manslaughter by culpable negligence, child neglect, negligent storage of a firearm, and aggravated assault with a firearm. Police officers said the mother, she's 41, her name is LaShawn Rogers. She got into a fight outside an apartment complex. The mother handed her daughter a bag, and the girl took the gun out of the bag and fired 2 rounds. And Rogers later died at a hospital. Juvenile records in Florida are mostly confidential, so it isn't known if the girl has an attorney. The mother was appointed an attorney from the public defender's office, but no further details as this is a developing story. I just think it's, oh my God, we didn't need this.
I know, but that Princess, that's the instrumental. You never heard this? You never heard this song?
I probably have in like a mix or something, but like me putting this on to like jam out when I was like young, no. Yeah, not this so much. So thanks for that. Who is that? Gangstar?
Yeah, that's Gangstar.
Okay. So we'll find out. I'll let you know what happens with this.
With that, they're gonna shut us down if I do that song.
Yeah.
Cindy, that song is one of the
They're gonna shut
most
it down.
popular hip hop's old school songs ever made.
Oh my gosh. So
Where's your
exciting.
blackness going? What's your black history?
I wasn't into the hip hop culture when I was younger.
All right, so Cindy, back to this, and then we'll take a break, and then we'll come back.
Yeah.
They charged the 10-year-old with second-degree murder
Yeah.
because the 10-year-old did what?
She shot the woman that her mom was fighting with. But the mother passed her the bag. So I think the mom, like, this is what I hate sometimes because I know, this is all, this is not a nature thing. This is a nurture thing. You know what I'm saying? Probably in the hood. The mother passed her the bag like, you know what to do. And it's just disheartening because now this little girl's whole life is ruined, destroyed for something that their family inherently, like, obviously these are people who get into fights a lot.
Do the 10-year-old who was charged with second-degree murder go to jail and get charged for this?
Yeah.
Put it on the chat room. If you say no, put it number 2.
Oh, should she?
Should she be charged for this? The mother.
I mean, of course not, but she black too.
The mother we got into a fight with the other woman, and the daughter killed the other woman.
Mm-hmm.
So then the mother got to go down too.
Yeah, the mother has charges.
Yeah.
Negligence.
Yeah,
yeah.
Both of them. This 10-year-old. She has time by her side. Get a 10-year-old 20 years. She'll be about the time she's 30.
But they might.
They're not going to put her in jail. They're not going to chill her. They ain't going to charge her as an adult. She's going to be in some kind of correctional facility for kids for about 5 years, and then she'll go on with her life. Mom got to stay in jail for 20 years because mom seemed like you provoked all this. Why the hell did you have a gun? Was the gun registered? Why did the kid has the gun? You only get charges for that as well. You do 20 years in jail. That kid, and our condolences go out to the young lady who passed away, but the mother needs to take the full brunt of these charges, and the young lady, has to. All right, Chris, I'm gonna fix it. And the young lady, she has to do time.
Yeah. hopefully she does do time for what she did. I mean, how could you teach your daughter to do that? My kids don't even know how to use a gun,
Senny,
let alone firing some rounds.
quick 30-second break, and we'll be right back.
It's DJ Young and Nut.
Senny, quick update. Hold on, wait. It's 25 minutes after our welcome back. Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Wake Up Team. Senny J, only place on earth where you get your morning start right. All right, Senny, just before we move on, quick update, okay?
Quick update.
Okay, Senny, remember I have these two cell phones, and I talked about how I eliminated half of my bill with this 55-plus plan.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, I'm in Brooklyn telling jokes on Friday. I'm in Newark telling jokes on Friday as well. I'll put the flyers up in the group room later today. God bless. So I want to give you an update because I'm still running around here with no phone insurance. Because I took all the phone insurance, just before we get back into this I want to give everybody an update. It's been, I have completed over a month and a half, Senny J, of having both of my phones brand new.
Yeah.
I dropped both of the phones several times, of course, since I've had these new phones. Senny, I still have the phones, and I'm still I have 3 phones that are not insured. So I want to give everybody an update and give you as well, Senny, that and we talked about this when this all went down. Just an update, guys. I still have the phones. The phones are in good condition, and the phones have absolutely no insurance on them.
You're wildin'.
So, and I dropped both phones several times. Actually have to get a new screen for my phone, CJ. I dropped it, and I freaked out, but the phone is fine. Not the screen cover. This. Look, I really damaged it. You see these little thingies?
Oh.
You see it right there?
I don't think that's damage.
I gotta just rip it off and put another one there.
Yeah, that's okay.
But
How
that's
did you even do that.
I dropped,
That's
I dropped it. Guys, just an update before we move on. I just completed 1 month of no phone insurance for my phones. All right, see what else you got.
This next story that I have, this is about
Summer
basketball.
Jam '94. Shout out to Denise Dimitrov. She got the right answer. Gangstar was on that thing. May he rest in peace.
Yes, this is former Dallas Mavericks player Delonte West. He's been seen panhandling after several attempts at rehab. I remember us talking about this guy.
Yeah.
And I think one of my family members, they named their son after this player. Delonte West has taken another turn for the worst, it looks like. Social media users have been posting a recent video of West, who looks like he's panhandling in Virginia once again. The picture is of him on the highway with a tweet that said, Delonte West on Richmond Highway in Virginia 2 days ago. This comes after several attempts by people, specifically Dallas Mavs owner Mark Cuban, to steer him back in the right direction after he was seen years ago begging in the streets. In the fall of 2020, West, who has been diagnosed with bipolar disorder, was battling substance abuse issues and homelessness. After Cuban got in touch with West's mother, Delphina Addison, he reunited her with West at a gas station. The former player entered a rehab facility in Florida with the help of Mark. Several weeks later, Cuban gave an update on West's recovery. Because we all want something to feel great about today, here is your Delonte West update. It's still an uphill battle he is climbing. And it was a photograph of Delonte West, but it's been since removed.
Let me see.
It doesn't have it on here. He's also West apparently has fallen upon. Oh, I'm sorry. Then in March, he also tried out for Ice Cube's Big 3 basketball league, and he apparently has fallen upon hard times again. But it doesn't. People don't know what led to that. Over his career, West had averaged 9.7 points, 3.6 assists per game, while playing the Dallas Mavericks, the Cleveland Cavaliers, and Seattle Supersonics. There's a team called the Seattle Supersonics. Is that like a league team?
I think they're still there.
Or that's like a
no. There's the Seattle. No.
That's
No.
okay.
They moved.
Or was that like a specialized team? That was like an NBA team called the Supersonics?
Yeah, the Seattle Supersonics.
How come I never heard of that before?
Because
And
you're
the
not
Boston
into,
Celtics.
And then what he?
Are they a good team?
No,
I never hear about
no.
that.
The Seattle. If I'm Princess, you might want to help me out here. I think before we get into the Dante thing, and the problem with him is, he also smashed LeBron's mother. Remember that? But we get into that in a second. Yeah, we get into that in a second.
Oh my God! Oh, that was
And
the
then,
player.
and
they
then
were
I think
talking about?
LeBron was probably like, you know what, this, I don't know what we're gonna do with this guy. Senny, sports guys, help me out here. I don't think there's a basketball team in Seattle. I think the Seattle team moved to Senny. You ever heard of the Oklahoma Thunder?
Yeah, you're right. They changed over. How you change?
They moved. Seattle Supersonics moved to Oklahoma City and became the Oklahoma Thunder.
How do you do that?
You just get up and move.
And then who? So then, how did they get the Seattle Seahawks?
The Seattle Supersonics?
Yeah,
There was a team back in the day. Yeah, the Supersonics. They moved. They left Seattle.
And that's how they have the Seattle Seahawks now?
The Seattle Seahawks been a team since the 80s or 70s.
So Seattle had two basketball teams?
No, the Seattle Seahawks, right?
Yeah.
That's a football team.
Oh.
The Seattle Supersonics was
Never
a
mind.
basketball team.
Okay, so never mind.
The Seattle Supersonics moved to Oklahoma City Thunder.
Oh, okay.
I
Thank you.
I was right.
Yeah, that's what Wikipedia said. They moved at the end of the 2007-2008 season.
And then they gained success down there. Senny Princess is on the phone. God bless you.
What up, bro?
What's going on?
Nothing.
I called to help y'all out a little bit.
Yeah,
Y'all figure
thanks.
it out or what?
Yeah, thank you.
Senny be killing me, sir. Senny said the Seattle Seahawks.
Is it the Seattle Seahawks?
I thought that was the new basketball team.
No. That's the football team.
Seattle Seahawks is a football team, Senny.
Oh, okay.
Supersonics was in the Western Conference with the Lakers and.
You was right, Sean. They moved. They not the Thunder, Oklahoma City Thunder.
So does Seattle have a basketball team?
I don't think so.
No, not right now. No.
No.
Oh, wow. Let's make a basketball team.
That's like the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies was the Vancouver Grizzlies in Canada. Then they moved to Memphis.
Oh.
Yeah, always pick up and move their team.
Oh yeah.
How do you pick up and move a team?
Somebody will buy it.
Yeah.
And they'll move it.
But
somewhere
Sydney, a lot of that too has to deal with the lease. Maybe the city don't want to pay for nothing, and it's a lot that has. And then
Like
now
what
these owners
happened-
got so much money they build their own stadiums now.
Like what happened with the Raiders? Didn't they move?
The Raiders moved to Las Vegas.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. All right.
No, and look, Princess, good looking out on the Guru thing. The rapper. I'm mad at myself that I couldn't remember this guy's name.
Yeah, that was Dwick was Gangstar and Nice and Smooth together.
Yes, that was
The song was
Senny. That's one of the all-time hip hop songs ever. That
I'm gonna
song,
listen
that
to
song
it
right there.
tonight.
I'm gonna play it I'm gonna go play it again when we go
listen
off.
to it, Cindy, so you can jam out. Yo, Cindy, you be killing me.
Yeah.
Jam out. I don't put it on.
What? That's how you jam
what
out.
Cindy, you jam out.
Yeah. What about
Senny, Princess, why did you think, before we go into the story, Princess, why did you think Summer Jam started in 2000 when it was 1994?
Nah, I was trying to write something, but I hit the send by accident. My first one was in 2001.
So you went to Summer Jam?
Yeah, when Jay-Z, when I was working at Def Jam, I got a free ticket, so I went. And Jay-Z brought my first one was Jay-Z brought out Michael Jackson.
Oh.
Put Prodigy on the screen when he came at Nas. That was my first one.
Wait a minute. Well, hold on, Prince, before you get back in the chat room. Wait a minute. So, Prince, share a little bit about that Summer Jam experience. Like, how does that? I've never been there. Like, is it kids there, adults? Like, what's going on there?
They're both. Like, they're, teenagers, 18. The chat room, I know a dude your age, Sean. He doesn't let it go. He goes every year.
You know a guy that
he
goes.
He doesn't let it go.
You know a guy that goes every year, and he's like 50-something years old.
Yeah, I go like every few years.
You go. You still go to Summer Jam?
It was something to do. I ain't, I wish I didn't buy it. Every time I do this, I buy the ticket, and the day before, the weather's always bad at Summer Jam. Yeah. And then, I wish I didn't buy the ticket. But then I went. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad this year. It was a good time.
So you would go to Summer Jam to see Young Chopper?
Nah, yo. I really went because they had a K Slade tribute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, K Slade that passed away.
Yeah.
Busta Rhymes was there, Fat Joe, Remy Ma, and a couple other people was there. Oh, the Locks. So I go for that, and the DJ sets in between the acts. They play good music, so it wasn't too bad.
Do they have like events outside of Summer Jam? Because I remember like back in the day saying like if you was like the hottest rapper or something, like they showcased you not on the main stage. I mean, I used to see it on TV.
Oh, like the pre-stage.
Like a pre-stage. Princess,
Yeah,
is that?
It's called the Summer Jam Festival in the parking lot. Actually, Cardi B came out for these kids that they're from the Bronx. I don't know their name. I don't know their music. But she came out on the Summer Jam Festival stage. That's usually for the new people that didn't quite make it to the lineup inside. And they perform in the parking lot. Cardi B came out this year.
Princess, how's the ladies, the age appropriate ladies? What's going on over there? How they looking?
Crazy,
What? Talk to me, man. Talk to me.
The things you see, especially because the City Girls was there this year, it was crazy.
So wait a minute, you was there? You was there Sunday?
Yeah, I was there.
Oh,
you keep making me repeat it, man.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. I didn't hear that part.
He said he went.
Oh, wait a minute.
I went.
Wait a minute. Slow down, my friend. Slow down.
Oh, Lord.
Slow down, my friend. Everybody, Princess is on the phone. Slow down. Princess, how did the age appropriate chicks look? Talk to me.
Like what? What you mean?
What were they wearing? What were they wearing, sir?
Oh, they wasn't wearing anything I said because City Girls was there. They wasn't really wearing nothing. It was crazy out there.
See a lot of ass out there, my friend?
Oh, yeah. You already know. Yes, sir.
Lot of ass, a lot of chest out there in Summer Jam?
Damn near.
Damn.
Yo, one of the acts, she had a titty out just with a pasty on it. You know how Little Kim wore that outfit on MTV Awards the other day when Diana Ross was playing with her titty?
Yeah.
So Princess, when
Dream Doll had that on.
Oh yeah, she's pretty.
So when you pull up over there to Summer Jam, when do you start seeing all the ass? Like, how does that happen? Did they come in bunches?
As soon as you get out your car.
Just ass.
Looks like Shawn will be there next year.
Sean, you want to go?
Yeah, I want to go.
I don't know if I'm going next year. Like I said, I go every year.
I want to go. I gotta see this.
Yeah, go and take Tanya. She's
Tanya?
never been.
Take Tanya to Summer Jam? She's too old for that.
What? She's more equipped to go than you are. You better
And
go.
Princess, the
I'll go
guys,
with
the
Tanya
guys,
next
the guys.
year.
What are they doing? They they got all the young guys. They got the fitteds on. They chase.
Man, weed is legal now. It was like a smoke. It was a chimney. I wish I could have a drone to put over the MetLife Stadium and see how much smoke is coming through the top.
So there's a lot of weed. So Senny, this might be something toward down your lane. So wait a minute. So there's a lot
People
of weed
are always
smoking, a lot of.
at concerts.
Of course, but not. But Summer
She would've
Jam,
had a
come
good
on.
time.
Yeah.
She would have probably smoked herself out by the third act, though. 'Cause there's no limit.
Maybe.
Let's clap.
Yeah.
He was there the other day.
He was there. The weather was good yesterday, though. It was hot as hell.
No,
the
it was he went Sunday with Summer Jam. Not what's today? Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
Was it rain? How was the weather?
The weather turned out to be better than the forecast was. I mean, they were saying it was supposed to rain all day, but it rained in the the morning, and then it stopped. Then by the time it was time to go home, the rain started coming down again. So it worked out.
Okay.
He says a lot of ass out there, CJ.
Yeah, I believe it's New York, and then wasn't the Puerto Rican Day Parade this weekend too?
It was?
Right. It looked like some people went to the Puerto Rican Day Parade early and then came to Summer Jam at like 6 o'clock.
Right. So there was a lot going on in the city this weekend. I wish I was there.
Princess, they packed that whole MetLife Stadium?
Say again?
Do they pack that whole stadium, that whole MetLife?
Hold on.
Prince, what are you doing? You watching Pornhub?
Say again?
Do they pack that whole stadium, that whole MetLife?
Yeah, but I don't think the tickets sold like crazy this time. But by the time, the end, it was pretty crowded. It was crowded. Not everybody get there from the beginning to the end, but it was pretty crowded by the time it was over.
Senny, I gotta go see this. This is like a spectacle.
Yeah. I was supposed to go a couple
I'm
years
going
ago.
with Princess next year. He goes every other year, and he says he's got a guy. What he said? One of his friends go every year. This guy's 60 years old.
Right. So you'd fit right in.
And the dude you was talking about, they let in the felon you let. Yo, security, they do not care that day. They let you through. I had 2 bottles of champagne stashed behind me in my chair. And I know he felt it. I know the security guard felt it when he was searching me. And he just let me through. He didn't care. They don't care.
What?
Yeah. These securities do
Right.
not care.
So us folks are just running right in there with all our bottles and weed and all that. They're not stopping all that, right?
Weed don't matter.
Princess, one more question about Summer Jam. I'm very fascinated about this. How much does it cost? Like, what's the average price of a Summer Jam ticket?
The month tickets, it came out to $75. That's another thing. Not too many people are still going to it, right? So there was a weekend where they was giving out tickets, buy one get one free, or so they said. So you got 2 for $150, where you would have got one for like $130 on a regular price. You would have got the section I was in for like $130, but you got 2 for $150.
Interesting. And I can imagine seeing the MetLife Stadium, the sound system in there. Did it sound real crisp, like when they were performing? How did that work?
In the beginning, and then neighbor shit. It started like speakers started going out, microphone, got a shared microphone. Neighbor shit.
It has such a bad reputation though, Summer Jam. I think that's why people don't be going no more. It's just like either violence or just ghetto behavior.
Why, Princess? Why, for the obvious? Why does Summer Jam have such this bad reputation? Why? Tell me why this is happening. I don't think.
I don't know. I think it's with us, like probably the age group. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't find like if we don't have anybody from my era in the lineup, people don't really feel a need to go.
Right.
But Princess,
But like I said, like when I heard the names on the lineup, I was like, "Who's that? Who's that?" Right. But then when you get there and you hear the song, you're like, "Oh, I know this song," because you heard it on the radio or whatever the case might be. Like that dude, Roddy Ricch.
Yeah.
He got a lot of hits that I didn't know. I'm like, damn, he sing this too? I'm like, this kid is kind of talented, man.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, Princess, if Princess, really seriously, there's over 50 to 60-year-old people there at Summer Jam. Are you serious? Come on, it can't be.
Yeah, I definitely saw. There was a lot of gray hair out there.
There's a lot of gray hair out there.
My man is my age. He his beard, and he got the beard like James Harden shit, and his shit full gray. I'm like, what are we doing here, bro?
Oh,
It
I mean,
was making mad noise. It was making noise. It was like drawing attention to it. We the only people in the wheelchair section where I'm at. I'm like, yo, everybody's looking up while he's yelling and screaming. I'm like, yo.
Oh my God.
well, that makes sense. I mean, a lot of older guys, they look for younger girls, so why not go see them at a concert?
Yeah, I mean, he was having a good time, but the one that's your age, Shawn, he don't miss it. He don't miss nothing in the hood, really. Like, I guess that's how he tries to stay young.
Well, good. There's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
All right, let's clap. Princess, God bless.
Thanks for that
Thank
rundown,
you.
Prentice.
Thank you for that.
That we didn't know we needed.
Yes,
Shawn.
Princess. I need to be at Summer Jam next year. I think I put that on my bucket list.
Tell me how it went.
Tell me how it went.
Yeah, Shawn, go and tell us about it.
I think I should go over there, like have like a whole bag of weed, right? See, for the young guys. Like, and just have joints and just
No,
like spark
just,
up and
just go there.
because I don't want to get beat up either.
Go there with your bottle of water or your seltzer, like you like to do.
Yeah.
And listen to the music of the people.
God bless you, Prince.
Then you can take your ass back on 78, bring it on home.
I would probably leave Summer Jam early.
You would leave early?
You know, because
you would have stayed to the end.
Yeah, because you know us older
no,
folks.
Sean, if you go, you have to stay till the
nah.
end.
And then imagine like there's a
Like
summer.
a fight broke out, like
Yeah,
some gunshots. You need to get the full experience.
No, I want to like get to the car, leave early before the last act, get out of the parking lot, or do I go to the Summer Jam after party? Oh my God!
Yeah, head up an after party, go into the city, see what's going on. That's what you got to do.
All right, one quick break, and then what we talking about before?
We're in the middle of the news.
Well, go ahead. What was?
A
bless.
man divorces his wife because she cooked instant noodles for him for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This happened in India. A judge said that a man divorced his wife for cooking him instant noodles every meal during a news conference. They presented in India, a judge in India presented what is called a Maggie case. The husband said his wife did not know how to prepare any food other than Magi noodles. It was noodles for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He complained that his wife went to the provision store and brought only instant noodles. The couple eventually both agreed to a divorce. The couple must live separately for 1 year and then agreed to finalize the divorce. 11% of India's marriages end in divorce compared to the U.S. divorce rate of 50%.
Damn, 50%.
Despite India's low divorce rate, they had said that there has been an increase in couples divorcing in recent years. They said divorce cases are increasing drastically over the years. Couples have to stay together for at least a year before seeking a divorce. If there was no such law, there would be divorce petitions filed directly from wedding halls. They also said that divorces are more prevalent in urban areas than in rural neighborhoods due to the treatment of women in India. We get divorce petitions from more urban areas than rural parts. In rural areas, villages intervene and settle the problems. Women have no independence, and their fear of society and family sentiments force them to cope with the situation. But in cities, women are educated and more financially independent.
Hold on. So wait before you get before you get to the noodles thing, that's a mental situation. You're saying in India to get a divorce, you have to be separated from the person for a year first before you divorce the person.
Yes, they must live separately. It's called their Special Marriage Act of 1954. The couple must live separately for 1 year and then agree to
divorce.
It's almost like California. Don't they have that? In order for y'all to get a divorce, you have to live together for 6 months? Or like you have to do something 6 months after. Let me see.
I don't know. So you
have to after filing. I think you have to stay together, or something like that.
After filing for divorce in California, you got to stay together. Well, you can find that out for me. Find that out. So in India, even though they have a low divorce rate at 11%, if you want a divorce, you have to wait a year, live separately, and then get a divorce. And that's the reason why it's a low rate of divorce in India, right?
Right.
Now, and if they didn't have that law, then divorces would be 75%.
They said it would be very high.
Right, it would be very high. I threw in the 75%. In America, 50%. So basically, I have a 50% chance of staying married or not, or being a divorce.
Yeah, and it's
50-50. So I'm married, and there's a 50% chance that I could get a divorce. Is that what they're saying?
Right, and most of the divorce filings are being filed by women. And that's what
now, if the woman is filing for divorce, before you get back to India, should they pay for the whole divorce?
I don't know.
If you was divorcing your husband and you want to get out of there, and if you did a whole year, should you be obligated to pay for the divorce?
What are people paying for in a divorce?
Say it's just the uncontested divorce. It's $1,000.
Because people say that
just
they
say
don't
it's
have.
an uncontested divorce. It's just $1,000. You sign a paper. You
But
split
who
everything.
pays $1,000?
I'm just throwing that
Okay,
out.
okay.
It's $1,000. You don't
expensive.
want to. Well, back in the day, it was $200 to get an uncontested divorce. I'm just throwing.
Okay.
I'm just throwing a number out there. How much does it find out? How much does it cost for an uncontested divorce in the state of New York and the state of Pennsylvania? Listen, you can find that out real quick. But Senny, if you wanted to get divorced in the state of Pennsylvania, uncontested divorce, say it's $1,000. Y'all split everything, whatever you came in, you came in. It's just the most simple form of
Right.
divorce.
Okay. Would I pay for it?
Will you pay for it?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Right, because you wanted the divorce.
Right.
Because that makes sense.
Yeah. That makes sense to me.
Senny, could you find out before I get into this India thing? How much is
But
an
if
uncontested?
if you are doing if you cheated,
How much is an uncontested
like,
divorce
if
in
you-
Pennsylvania, New York?
if you did something to cause this, you should pay for it.
No, whoa,
That's what I'm
No,
saying.
but wait a minute. That's irrelevant.
Yeah, no, it's not.
If you want, for whatever reason, you want a divorce,
Mm-hmm.
you should pay for it.
I don't know. It depends for
Okay,
me.
all right.
Because
How much is an uncontested divorce in New York City, and how much is an uncontested divorce
they
in?
say over here it says $219. No fault
Pennsylvania?
divorce.
No fault
Simple,
divorce.
uncontested,
Right,
quick.
right.
Davis divorce law.
That's what I got back in the day. It cost me $250. State of New Jersey. Signed the paper, and that was it. I shared that story with you guys before.
It says you can expect approximately a $300 fee to file for your divorce papers.
So it's about $600.
And then it says the average cost of divorce in Pennsylvania is approximately $14,300.
Uncontested? No. Is that like going to court?
They said the filing fees are $350.
Right.
So if you file it and then just both of y'all sign it, is that it too?
But I think you still need the lawyer to file the fees, to file these papers. So I think it might be $500. Say you pay the lawyer the $250, he files it costs $350, $700. I don't think you pay a lawyer $300 or $200 and then that's it, because he's gonna add on and tack on some more charges.
This is crazy.
But if
I
you
don't know
go
why
to
you're having to
court,
pay all
but
this
if you
money.
go, but Cindy, but if you're going to court, I don't know what I've been divorced once, married twice, and we had my ex-wife, may she rest in peace, God bless her. We did an uncontested divorce. It's $250. Now it might have been an additional cost.
Right.
For her, she paid for it.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
she told me to do it, it was $250.
Oh, okay.
It might have been more.
Right.
Now, if you go to court, like say you're divorcing and now you got to go to court and split some assets, and the whole thing you got to go through, that's when all that big money comes involved.
Oh, okay.
You know, you got to set the court date. The lawyer going to charge you. Let's just say the low ball. The lawyer, the first court appearance, the lawyer might charge you $1,000.
Right. Crazy. Well, you might not need all that. People say you can get a divorce quick, so I don't know.
And
You
see,
guys are
just
gonna-
look up real quick before we get back to India, and then we're going to get out of here. Because some men and women refuse to divorce. What's the statute of limitation in the state of Pennsylvania if a spouse refuses to divorce another spouse, right? Say if they want to move on and say they want to remarry, whatever it is. They just don't want to be married to this person. And the person refuses, which drains all the money out of, folks' bank accounts. At what point in the state of Pennsylvania do you say, you know what, is there a term, an ending term to say, you know what, you're divorced without paying for anything? I don't know if it is.
They said that if somebody's avoiding or refusing to sign divorce papers, it can just still go into default. You just have to prove that they've been served and, I don't know, get proof that they're not responding. And then it'll go into a default judgment.
But how much time is that? It got to give you time.
It doesn't give a time.
We got to look into this tomorrow. And then back to the India thing. I like that. 1 year, maybe you might can, repair the marriage or whatever. But a whole year, that's good. And then you get a divorce. That means you don't want to be with this person for real after 1 year.
Yeah.
Put a number one in the chat room if you ever been divorced. And how much did it cost?
Yeah.
It cost me $250. Well, it didn't cost me. Then they have a party pay for it.
Well, if it's 50%, it must not be that hard. Because people is getting divorced out here left and right. So.
And you said in this country is 50%.
It's the divorce
chance.
rate. Yeah.
Oh my God.
You have a 50-50 chance of surviving on your 1 year anniversary.
So
Sean.
1 year anniversary.
Yeah.
Will I still fall in that 50% range?
Hopefully we'll be here next year.
Let's see.
Celebrating your second.
I hope so.
You know what I'm saying? If you make it to 5, hey, now you're really doing something out here.
Oh boy, the pressure's on. Senny, what else
right.
before we leave?
No, that's all I have.
All right. Well, guys, thank you.
We appreciate y'all.
We definitely appreciate you guys. We got some big announcements coming up in the next coming weeks. We thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, put a number 1 in the chat room if you enjoyed the show today. Put a number 2 if you didn't. Guys, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be off on Thursday, Senny. We'll be back here tomorrow, and then we have we won't be here on Thursday. We play a rerun, and Senny will come back Friday. We have the hookah and iced tea on Friday.
That's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be fun.
You guys make sure you tune in.
All right, guys. Fig, I'm gonna call you later today. Fig, my fault, man. I got you. God bless. All right, guys. I gotta call comedian Fig. All right, we see you guys tomorrow. Wait, Senny. The Godfather Sola said 7 years.
7 years?
7 years.
You
for
can hold
a
up
default.
a divorce. 7 years for divorce.
7 years? I think that's extreme. Senny, what do you think?
I think.
Have you
that's
been
long as
divorced
hell.
before, my friend? If he has, maybe he's qualified and knows this information. If it takes 7 years if you hold up somebody for 7 years, that is horrific.
Mm-hmm.
We need to know. Put a number 1 chat room if you enjoyed the show. Put a number 2 if you didn't.
Big shout to my son, Big Homie Hill. I see you.
to the street and doing it strong.
classics. It's DJ